Hey guys, Tonight Marine here with another video talking about our fucking politicians, right? Regardless of side, and as you guys know, I tend to side with the Republican side of things. I tend to emulate kind of what I believe. Not in all cases, certainly, but that's just how it is. Oh God. Okay. Sorry, that weirded me out. So yeah, I tend to lean more Republican. I'm willing to give other people a view, and I'm willing to listen. Certainly, I've come to find out that that's a very important aspect of this world, is that you have to kind of listen to the side that you tend not to agree with normally. But yeah, so let's move on. Politicians. The main thing about this is politicians and gun control. After the San Bernardino shooting, within like half an hour, you had Obama, you had Hillary, you had several other people immediately calling for gun control. Immediately. And it's disgusting. This situation isn't a gun control fucking situation. And they are using it to push their agenda. And it's obvious that they are. And the difference between them, and like I said, I hate to divide it by the left and the right. But the difference in this case between the left-sided folk and the right-sided folk was that the left immediately, oh my God, gun control. We need gun control right now. Gun control would have stopped this. While the right were saying, man, this is horrible. I am sorry for everyone involved. And for all of our first responders down there, please be safe. Almost across the board. They were thanking, the people on the right were thanking the people down there on the ground dealing with this. The police, the firefighters, the paramedics, the EMTs, all those guys. They were thanking them, and they were wishing them the best of luck and that they were able to go home safe. But you have the other side that's just pushing this fucking gun control. Well, guess what? Fuck you. That's not important right now. Fact is, no amount of gun control is going to stop people like this. Like these Islamic terrorists, because that is what they are, Mr. President. Islamic fucking terrorists. No amount of guns are going to stop this. Look at France. They suffered a horrible hit here not too long ago. And as a citizen, you can't really have guns there. As far as I know, I don't even know if they allow hunting. They may allow you to have like a bolt-action rifle for hunting. But even then, you got to go through all sorts of shit to get that. And yet somehow, these Islamic terrorists were able to get these weapons. They were able to get the stuff for the suicide vests. They were able to get all of that in a country where this was not allowed. All the countries around them basically does not allow it. And they still committed that horrible, horrible act. And so when I see these people, these politicians, pushing for gun control, saying, oh my God, we need gun control. We need common sense gun legislation. It's not common sense. None of it is. And you're all fucking idiots. Like, you had a guy, was he on Fox? I think Fox was interviewing somebody where he's like talking about this magic bullet that somehow turns your semi-automatic rifle, you know, an AR-15, into a fucking assault rifle, fully automatic, you know, death machine. No. It does not work like that. No. No, no, no. That guy should be slapped upside the head for being so fucking stupid. And I think the anchor knew that he was an idiot. Based off the look on her face, but just no. Like, it made me cringe just listening to it. It really did, because the guy's a fucking idiot. California's got the 10-round magazine limit. They've got the ARs that these two had were legal in the state. The handguns were legal, but they obviously had mags, I think, bigger than 10 rounds. But people were going to push, you know, oh, well, the states around them, you know, they allow for people to have the other kind of stuff, and they can just bring it across the border. Yeah, that's just not going anywhere. It's not. You can enact all the laws you want today, and people are still going to hold on their stuff. They're not going to turn it in. That's not still going to be available. This shit happened. That's why I don't understand why the leap of logic is so hard for these people. The shit happened in France, where you can't fucking have a gun. Most of the police there didn't have guns. And yet, this shit still happens. So please tell me how the gun control is going to work. France has almost no guns in general anyway, compared to their population, especially compared to the U.S., like per capita of weapons. So what makes you think in a country that has almost no firearms, that doesn't allow anybody to really have firearms, yet somehow gets attacked by these crazy fucks with firearms, how do you think implementing gun control in the U.S. where you can't, so-and-so can't have guns now, you limit the magazines, you limit this, you limit that, but you're still not getting rid of all these guns. The guns are still there. How do you think that that's going to stop this shit? Like, seriously, how do you think that's going to work? Please, I really wish somebody would watch this and explain how they think it'll work. And how it's going to get paid for, even more importantly. Because politicians are like, oh, yeah, we need to do this. We need to have more background checks. We need to have this. We need to have that. The chick that attacked this thing in San Bernardino, she's been a terrorist sympathizer for years. And she recently made her pledge or whatever to ISIS online. She passed the screening. She passed all that shit when she moved from Saudi Arabia to here. They didn't catch her, and look what she did. The background checks that we have right now, in a lot of states, you have to get a background check if you're going to purchase a weapon. But a lot of that shit falls through. The kid that attacked that church in, was it South Carolina? The white kid that attacked the black church, he passed the background check. He went through it. He went to the gun store. He bought a gun. They ran the check. The FBI said that he was good. And then he goes and does this. So your fucking background checks aren't going to work. Not every single time. And so if you want to build upon it, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to have like mental health screenings I've seen proposed, who's going to fucking pay for it? And where are these neutral mental health specialists going to come from? Are these guys all going to be, are you going to be able to find enough neutral ones where everybody that wants to purchase a gun can go and meet with them right away? And are they going to be neutral on the subject of guns? Because my bet is that they're going to find people that are very against guns, and they're going to fucking block everybody from having a gun. That is where I see that going. And so it's a dangerous avenue. And the annoying thing, I think, out of all of it, the most annoying part for me is the fact that the people pushing this agenda are the very people, one, quite a few of whom carry weapons on themselves daily. Like fucking old Dianne Feinstein, her fucking stupid ass. She's admitted to carrying a weapon. And yet she doesn't feel that you and I are responsible enough to carry a weapon. Fun fact, lady, I carried a rifle since I was fucking 18 years old. I have never hurt anybody with it. I've never hurt myself with it. I've never had any plans to go and murder people with it. Never have. But apparently she feels that she's allowed to carry, but I'm not. And you have people like Hillary and all these other various fucking dipshits that are pushing this gun control when either they carry themselves or they most certainly have bodyguards that carry fucking weapons like fucking all over. Every bodyguard, every Secret Service agent they got has a weapon. And contrary to what I'm sure a lot of these politicians think, their life is not more important than mine, and especially my boys and my wife. And that should be how you guys view it too. Their lives are not more important than yours. Plain and simple. You have the right to carry a weapon and defend yourself. If you don't want to exercise that right, that's completely fine. If you feel you don't need it, more power to you. I am more than happy to support people that are content waiting for the police, that are content, with people who do carry helping them. I'm completely fine with that. What I'm not fine with is these people trying to push this gun control, and when they have everyone and their mom protecting them, because their life is not more important, plain and simple. And so stuff gets me riled up. It really does, as you may have been able to tell. And I've yet to hear a single good gun control argument and a good way to actually make this shit happen. Like, I'm fine if they want to implement more background checks. But one, I don't know where the hell the money's coming from. And two, I don't understand what good it's going to do. I really don't. I don't. If somebody can argue otherwise, by all means do so. I'd love to hear your arguments. But Yeah. All right. I won't carry on too much longer with this. It's been already 10 minutes, so yeah. All right, guys. As always, please post your opinions on this, whether you agree or disagree. Let's hear it, and I will see you in the next one. Semper Fi.